In 1955, Disneyland opened and became one of the first theme parks. Everything there had a theme, whether it was themed to the future, a fairy tale, the Old West, or Pacific Island. Something as simple as a ticket booth was themed to look like a lighthouse. A roller coaster was themed to be a bobsled through the Matterhorn mountain. It was clear that there was thought put into this park. This changed the idea of immersive theming in parks. Disneyland was so dedicated to the theming that they convinced the city of Anaheim to change building codes. As technology progressed, theming got more and more immersive. Disney remained king of theming until May 31st of 2007, when Universal announced that they are going to construct a whole new land in Islands of Adventure called the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. This land features 3 attractions: Flight of the Hippogriff, a Vekoma kiddie coaster, Dragon Challenge, an inverted dueling coaster previously named Dueling Dragons, and Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, an innovative dark ride that utilizes both screens and practical effects with a queue that's an attraction of its own. Potter also features many dining and shopping options. This idea basically changed the idea of immersive theme parks like Disneyland had done before. The attention to detail was never really done on this level. Disney doesn't really want to admit this, but it was clear that they took note on all of the aspects of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Only a couple months after Universal had their big announcement, Disney announced that California Adventure would be getting an immersive land of their own. This land would be called Cars Land, which would be themed after the 2006 Pixar film, Cars. The highly themed land featured 3 attractions: Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, which I can only describe as a Scrambler and Teacups hybrid, Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters, which replaced Luigi's Flying Tires, the Flying Saucer attraction, and Radiator Springs Racers, a test track-like dark ride that has impressive animatronics. Cars Land also features many dining and shopping options. This whole thing seems very, very familiar to another immersive land I just talked about. The Cars Land move is obviously Disney's silent declaration of war, but Disney really didn't take this seriously until on September 20th, 2011, when they announced that they would be working with James Cameron and his studio to create a whole new land in Animal Kingdom based off of the 2009 film Avatar. The land would be called Pandora, the world of Avatar. Pandora would replace Camp Minnie Mickey, originally supposed to be temporary and just filler for Beastly Kingdom. The land would open with 2 attractions: Flight of Passage, a Soarin'-type ride, and Navi River Journey, a calm boat ride through the world of Pandora. Universal answered to that punch by announcing on December 6, 2011, that they would be expanding the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. They later announced that Amity Island would be demolished to make way for the expansion of Harry Potter. The expansion would include Diagon Alley and the Hogwarts Express. The expansion would also include dining and shopping options. What a big surprise there. There is definitely a theme here. The theme being, let's not focus on adding as many e-ticket attractions as we can, but focus more on the experience, theming, dining, creating innovative technology, and scooping money out of guests. Yes, I am looking at you, interactive wands and banshees. So that brings us to the present, with Pandora being the latest immersive experience. But what is the future of this silent battle? Well, Universal's next move is Super Nintendo World in Japan, Hollywood, and Orlando. Disney's future is Star Wars Land and Hollywood Studios in Disneyland, Toy Story Land and Hollywood Studios, and the supposed Marvel Land at DCA. We still don't know much about some of these areas, but with D23 coming up, we will know more about the Disney ones. So what's after these lands? We can only wonder. My hope is that Disney creates a land with immersive theming not based off of an IP. I want to see the Imagineers have fun, or maybe they could expand on existing lands like Adventureland or Tomorrowland to make them more immersive. Or maybe even open a whole new park based off of Sea. Please, I just want Sea to have a bigger presence in the US parks. Now keep in mind this is just me wishing, but I want to see Universal build an entire land based off of Overwatch or the Dark Universe movies. I can maybe see the Dark Universe getting a land if it does well, but I really don't see the Overwatch thing happening because of their deal with Nintendo. But the most important thing we need to know is that the guests are the ones who get to experience all of this. After all, we are the ones both companies are trying to please. We are what is driving the companies to innovate, think of new ideas, and new ways of immersive theming. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe.